Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my sloppy tutorials or guides or whatever you want to call them. Today we're going to be talking about all the new chips adding in the most recent garden update. And I'm a little bit late to this, but I'm lazy, so fuck off. Some of these chips are way harder to get than others. Some of them coming from like a 1 in 300,000 drop chance from a crop, which is just absolutely absurd, by the way. These are crucial in literally every profile. It doesn't really matter what it is. As long as you're farming, you'll definitely need these, as some of them give some absolutely amazing buffs. If you're on a regular profile, then you're in luck, because you can just buy these chips. I believe it's about 12 to 13 mil, give or take. Might be a little bit higher, might be a little bit lower. Just a note as well, the more of these chips you have, the higher you can upgrade the rarity. And if you don't have the max rarity, you cannot get to level 20 on these chips. You cannot get the maximum amount of pest chance or farming fortune or whatever it is. So please get multiple of these, buy multiple of them, have fun grinding. It's going to be a long one. If you're an Iron Man though, have I got a treat for you, because these are really annoying to get. Another thing I want to mention as well is you're going to upgrade these chips via Sawdust, which is a new thing you can get by basically using any of the specialized farming tools, such as a cactus knife or a melon dust or any other specific farming tool. Before we get into the actual meat and bones of this video, I'm going to ask whether you can subscribe and leave a comment. Even if the comment is something really stupid, like you like bananas or you think I'm an idiot, I'll probably whisper to myself, this guy's quite weird, but I'd appreciate it anyway. We are trying to hit 400 subs by the end of this year. If that's even possible, I don't know, but like I said, I'd appreciate it. So the first one on the list is going to be called Vermin Vaporizer. It gives you 100 bonus pest chance and is a 1% drop chance from the new dragonfly pests. If you want more of these pests, use the jelly and get pest traps. It's really helpful. The second one on the list is called a synthesis chip, and analyzing a mutation in the crop analyzer gives you 40% more copper and is rarely dropped within any crop within the greenhouse. The second one on the list is really simple. It's called the Soul Edge chip, and it grants you 30 more farming wisdom, which is 30% more XP basically, and can be purchased from the Skyblock for just 200 copper. The next one is the Mecha Mine chip, and it grants 50% more tool farming experience, which is a new mechanic that I don't need to get into, and you probably already know what it is, but it can be purchased for 1 gold medal from Anita. Next up is the Hypercharged chip, and it buffs temporary farming fortune by 100% and can be rarely obtained from garden visitors. Next up is the Evergreen chip, and gains 60% more bonus crops within the greenhouse and is rarely dropped within the greenhouse, the same way the synthesis crop is. Next one being the Overdrive chip, which grants 140 crop fortune for any active crop during the Jacobs contests. So for instance, if it's melons and cocoa beans and whatever else, those crops will be buffed, nothing else, and it costs 2 gold medals per chip from Anita. Next is the Crop Shop chip. This grants you 100 farming fortune at max level. However, you do get a free one from Jeff, which is an NPC that introduced the chips to you, and they do cost 500 copper after that. Second to last one being the Quick Draw trip, it decreases the time for visitors to appear when harvesting crops by 50%. This is huge if you need copper, especially if you're an Iron Man, but is also rarely obtained from the visitors themselves. And the last one being the Rare Finder chip. This is probably the rarest one in the entire game, or at least in my opinion. It increases the chance to find rare items such as Fermento, Helianthus, Crappie, Squash, etc. by 60% and is rarely dropped from actually farming. As for everything about chips, that's about as far as I know. I've looked on the wiki, I've done my research in the game itself, and I've spoken to a few other pretty high level farmers. But that's basically everything. So if I've missed anything important, make sure you add a comment down. If it's really important, I'll get it pinned, and I'm sure people will see it and appreciate it. Other than that, have a fantastic day, and I'll see everyone in the future.